Good morning, family and friends. Day 2 on the Northville Placid Trail. 7:05. A little cool this morning, but still feels humid. Plus, none of my hiking clothes that I changed out of got dry last night. Rained a little bit. It didn't really hit the campsite because I'm in a cluster of trees. So today we'll see, almost 12. Towards the end of the day we got to climb up about 750 feet. Not looking forward to that in this humidity. But onward we go. One thing I want to say about this trail, I don't know if it's common to all Adirondack trails, but these are not really defined paths. You have to, well, this one's okay, but I'm used to like the AT and the LT. You can definitely tell where the trail is. Here, you really got to look for the blue blazes to see if you're even on trail, because it is kind of tricky. You really got to be careful. And the two southbounders I ran into yesterday said the northern part up by Lake Placid, the trail's a mess. Not too much access, a lot of blowdowns, trail's hard to see. So I'll be doing that with the AMC folks. We'll all get lost together. And oh yeah, first on a trail. Well, I'm probably the only one on the trail, right? Really, for all 135 miles. Well, who knows? But anyway, spider webs across the trail. First thing in the morning. First blow down of the day. I tell you, this trail you really got to pay attention because, like I said before, it's not a regular path. It's through this crap. And here, this is the trail. You have to be acutely aware of that blue dot, or else you can get turned around very easily. All right, we have to negotiate this thing. Finally came into some water. I've been finding a lot of streams that are dried up. I'm kind of disappointed. I expected to see a lot of water on this trail, but since I got to this Woods Lake area, a lot of dried up streams. I mean, I had to use a leaf method. I'll show you what it is sometime, but to get water at the last place. So my usual thing is every time it's humid, I will stop and get water at a stream crossing, but I just got one about half hour ago, and I'm okay so far. And plus, I'm carrying maybe 1.5 liters of water, so I'm good to go right now. But yeah, I just want to show you this. This is a good stream. From what I've been seeing, a lot of dried up stuff. All right, still following the blue blaze. So here we are on a nice top of a little hill here. And there's a nice breeze, nice cool dry breeze. Let it soak up on my wet sweaty body and chill me a little bit. Because I tell you, there's nothing that's drying, except for I took the legs off of my pants because the black flies are non-existent, thank goodness. And it's just friggin' mosquitoes, which they're there any place you go. So, yeah, I took the legs off. So, at least my calves are dry. My feet are dry, which is the most important thing. Feet need to be dry. And you really need to keep your head on a swivel here because, like now, I don't know that I'm on the trail. So you gotta keep on looking for a Blue Blaze. I think this is a trail. Be nice if there's a blue blaze on that tree right there, but I don't see any. And I want to go down if the trail doesn't go down. See, this so that you can get a taste of my dilemma here. Where is the trail? I think it's right here. Yeah, I think it's right here. So let's try to go down here. Got a number of blowdowns here today. You know, I don't like this. I'm usually seeing a blue blaze. I'm going to put this away and look for a blue blaze. I'll let you know when I see one. Found it. Yeah, I was veering off to my right too much. You really got to pay attention, because the trail is not the typical trail you're used to. So, yeah, we're going this way. Gotta pay attention, or else it's very easy to get lost up here. All right, I gotta find another blaze. I gotta even find the trail. Found a nice lunch spot here. It's 11:35. I've been going 4.5 hours. I think I've gone between 7 and 8 miles. I don't know. I hope I have. I mean, the terrain hasn't been that bad. It hasn't gone too many ups. But if that's the case, I only have about maybe 4 miles to the shelter. But the last mile or so is up about 750-foot elevation. So yeah, just enjoying this brook here. Got some water, kind of breezy, so I'm enjoying this breeze here. Oh yeah, the bugs are unbelievable. I better put my hoodie up, and once I did that, they stopped bothering me. That's a pretty flower. I don't know, is that a lady slipper? Oh, that was pretty interesting. All right, trail junction here. We're going to Silver Lake Lean-To, 5.3 miles. It's 12:15, and a trail register. It's suggested that you register each time, so just in case something happens, people know where you were. All right, Woods Lake, 6.3 miles. That's how far we've gone today so far. And honestly, I'm kind of disappointed for the time it took. I thought I was on a lot faster pace. A trail sign. So we made it to Rock Lake, side trail .1, no thank you. Silver Lake Lean-To 2.7, 2.7. That's where we have to go. So I did 2.3 miles in an hour and 35 minutes. That's bad. Phew. Way below my 2-mile-an-hour rate. But this humidity is kicking my ass. All right, on to Silver Lean-To. So actually it's 2 o'clock right now. And if only 2.7 to the Lean-To, which is where I'm staying, I'm not really going to rush. Because this, it'll get me there, you know, with the way I'm hiking, probably get there by 3:30. I mean, that's kind of early to get into camp. From a backpacker's perspective, but I might as well take my time getting there. You know what? As far as this trail goes, I don't think it's sexy at all from what I've seen. I mean, in that there's no views. You know, and I'm used to taking you to views. We're just basically in the woods, and we only had that one view of the lake yesterday, the mud lake. And then the lake that I was at yesterday, well, you could see it. I mean, we're right next to it, but it's still very wooded. So yeah, no views. So it's like you work and you get to a lean-to. So we'll see what a lean-to looks like. It's right on the lake. Hopefully it's wide open, a nice view to the lake. So we'll see. Maybe the sexiness is yet to come. Here we have Mecca Lake. First lake I've seen since we left today. And we're getting about a mile from the lean-to to Silver Lake. It's about 3:25. Another view of Mecca Lake. Getting a bit clouded. Well, I really hope it rains. I mean, it just opens up and rains. You know what? While I'm hiking, I wouldn't even put my umbrella or my raincoat because I am soaking wet anyway. The rain will feel good. All right, about 0.8 to the shelter. Here we are in Silver Lake. Finally got here. Found a nice campsite right next to the water. We're all set up. I set up, I think I showed you this last night, but I set up porch style so I can get air. Because I'm pointing to the west, and that's where the sun's going to set. But last night I did this, and I got some air whenever it blew. But yeah, I got my clothesline hung up. Hopefully things aren't so wet when I put it on tomorrow morning. But yeah, this is a campsite. There's a shelter further up the trail a little bit, but it's separate from the campsite area. And since I wasn't going to camp in a shelter, here I am. So it's about 10 after 5. Maybe I'll lie down and rest a little bit before I make dinner. While I'm cooking my dinner, tonight I'm having sausage and biscuits. I don't dehydrate my food anymore. I buy the dehydrated dinners from Peak Fuel. I find them have a lot more calories and they just taste better, but a lot more calories. That's what I'm looking for, though. So here's my dinner spot, and use this as the end of the day. So we did, I did almost 12. I'll say 12, maybe a tenth of a mile short, but I'll say 12. And you know, the humidity again was pretty intense. I left at 7 o'clock this morning, as you know, and then I put in most of my miles in before lunch, although I was kind of disappointed with my morning miles. I thought I was going a lot faster. But anyway, so tomorrow we're doing 11.5 to a shelter and no campsite. But hopefully there's a campsite at the shelter. Hamilton Springs shelter or something like that. And then we do on Saturday, tomorrow's Friday, Saturday we head into Passaico, back to my car, resupply, hopefully take a shower, hopefully do some laundry. I need to do laundry really bad. And a lot of things are drying out, fortunately, where I have my hammock. There's been a nice breeze, so my everything's getting dried that I wear while I'm hiking, so that's a good thing. That's about it for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow. And obviously, I don't know when I'm going to upload these things because there's just zero cell coverage here. There's nothing. And Passaico is extremely spotty. So I don't know if I have an opportunity to upload these Sunday when I go to the Appalachian Hotel to meet up with the AMC folks. But we'll see. You'll see it whenever I upload it. That's about it. All right, thanks a lot. Good night. God bless, and have a good evening or daytime or good day. Bye.